Hi, I'm Owen Lunsford. I'm the resident guest artist here. This is my third piece now with the study series, and super excited to show it. It's called Treehouse. It's about the fear that you feel in not wanting to step out, and a million other things. I'm very thankful to get to dance in this one with Emma and work with Ellistaire, who's doing the spoken word. And I'm very thankful for Tommy, who wrote the script, and my #1 collaborator, Lauren. Yeah, so, you like it?
There's a street in the furthest part of the neighborhood with a little red house with an oak tree. That was my kingdom once. I was not a king, certainly in charge. A constituent for people with a great world filled with wild imagination and brilliance, and every once in a while a few treats. I remember imagining that tree as being this great ancient giant that we built villages and bakeries and schools and a place for dragons to sleep. That tree, she watched over us. Her sap melted with a magic that only matches the buzz of nostalgia now. The light does not shine the same anymore. I don't think I'm ever allowed back in that treehouse based on the rules I once made, but you were always allowed, whether you were the exception or the rule. I still don't know. You used to taste the sap with me, and back then it was sweet, but today I'm not sure I even want to remember the taste. We were safe there. Hiding in our own secrets, hiding in our own home and kingdom, hiding within ourselves and each other. You and I used to be the only people in the world, the ones who could talk to that tree, the ones who knew the secret passwords and the songs and the names of those dragons. The light does not shine the same anymore. You and I grew up in that house. Our own. The one made from the farmer's market pallets and the wood from your dad's old shed. I used to believe in fairy tales and giants and dragons and all the world we made together. I believed those trees took care of us and those fairies spoke to us. I believed you. I believed you when you said we were safe there, and we were for a time. But it was gold. And you had time. I have time. You used to bring in little trinkets and toys and magic from the woods, and we would keep it locked in an old lunchbox for safe keeping. Keeping safe. We were keeping safe there. You did tell me we were safe there. I thought we were safe there. Why would you do that to me? I mean, really, why would you do that to me? You blamed me. I know what you did. And you forced me to carry it this entire time. It's not even mine, and here I am. I still have to carry this. Not for you, not for me, but I can't put it down. I don't know where to put it, but I know it's not mine. There are parts of me that are still stained with the colors of your gentle deception. I wish I knew how to let this go, but your memory and your words are an ink on me that cannot be washed away. You used to teach me, sitting on wooden boards where no one else could see us. No one else could see us. I thought it meant I could tell you anything, that we had a fortress where the trusts could be kept hidden and safe so no one else could enter. You made me feel safe. You made me feel warm. You made it so the glow of a fire was at my cheeks and electricity would quietly trace itself down my spine, through my arms and legs, into my pinkies and toes, exiting me without ferocity, dissipating into the ground, sinking and floating at the same time. I loved that god-awful treehouse. I wish it would burn. And even if it does, you won't let me leave. I mean, I used to be filled with sparks, lighting up like a firefly when we were just kids who didn't know any better. God, I miss not knowing any better. You were a great teacher, a great friend. You were this person, this someone who I could pretend that I was already grown with, and we could see each other fly. You took the needle and the thread and wove these beautiful, wonderful things into me and filled my life with color, filled me with wonder, and I was once so alive. God, I miss being alive. I miss when a breath of fresh air wasn't just to cool my nervous system. I miss when our eyes weren't just on the stars, but we let them nibble at the end of our hairs. Somewhere between the lost and the gone, and that brilliant place that can only be seen by someone whose greatest aches and losses were from our teeth, I thought I belonged there. Warm waters rushing through the streams that filled me like I was bathed in liquid sunlight each time my soul could see yours. Pure and innocent, the same as a dew on the sweet grass at dawn. I've been listening to your music again. I would say it's an unhealthy habit, but even if I decided to get rid of all those songs, they would still be looping in my head on repeat, records spinning round and around without any end or beginning. Just a perfect loop, bringing in memories and getting louder each time I step outside. At sunset, I could smell the charcoal and the ash rising out of the neighbor's fire pit as the trees catch flame from the sun. The music sounded so much more prettier then. It's funny, there's a digital static that fills me up, and I can't tell if it's from the music or from the memories. I just know that I would let it suffocate me if it made you just a bit happier. To admit that I miss you. Your face and your smile still play on the projector in my mind, and the nostalgia grains of that film make everything seem so much more easier than things ever were. You never asked for anything, I just gave it to you, completely and willingly. I just let you have whatever you wanted. So kind to me. I almost wonder if I took more from you than you'll ever have from me, but God, I'll never give you the credit for it. I mean, there are ghosts that mean more to me than you should. I hate having to enter into rooms now. I hate doors and windows because I keep expecting to see you through them. You're in the corner of my mind every street I walk down. I keep seeing your car in my rearview mirror, and even when I put my foot down on the gas, this ridiculous yellow pickup truck you spent all summer trying to fix with your grandpa gets closer. The same ones we went to birthday parties and track meets and our friends' houses when our parents weren't home for the weekend. You have all of the best memories of my life, and I don't. You get to keep it. while I just hold the weight. And how is that fair? I mean, really, tell me, how is that fair? You won't call. You don't even have my number saved. I know your brother's girlfriend told me last Christmas when I came home, the quiet and the snow and the gray dulcet tones my home has, it's not even red anymore. Did you know that? They painted my parents' house this dull little shade of blue that looks like a robin's egg has never hatched, and the treehouse is still there! Along with all the shit we carved into the wood, along with all the plans we made, along with all the promises that we would go to the same school, along with all of the promises! I don't talk to you as much as I used to. I mean, ever since you left, I used to pretend you were still around, not on purpose. It was just a habit. Like the way you would stay as suggested contact whenever I wanted to send some stupid video I knew you'd find funny. Or when I saw stills from your favorite TV show. Still, I'm still... You know, I don't even think you like yourself. I don't need to be cruel, it's just true. I've read the things you would always write, and I mean, you just self-sabotage everything. You ruin it for yourself over and over and over, and you don't believe you'll ever get any better or that you are any better. And you always put everyone before yourself, you really do. Man, I mean, everyone and everything is better than you, and you say, why am I stuttering? You used to stutter. Why am I stuttering? I hate the way you've infected me. Look at me. Maybe you are just a vampire. And you suck the marrow and the blood of my pride and love and strength from me until it withered away and you became greater. Because I always knew how great you were. You know what it is? What it is they don't tell you? It's that knowing you is the curse. That being loved, that being cared about, that being seen, that the moment you look into someone's eyes and realize that you matter, that you exist in this universe, that you have a purpose and a being and an impact on the world around you, and someone will choose you and want to experience this lonely, sad little existence of short time with you. It's that it can be ripped away from you and it will crack you limb from limb until you're a dust of a million pieces and the ink has bled onto you and has ruined you. I wish I never knew what it was to feel safe or loved or complete, because now I know for most of my life I have not been. And I have to remember, I don't get a choice anymore. I have no chips to lay down or any cards to play. I'm just here, waiting in the gray, learning what the cold tastes like, completely alone and totally unable to escape you. Weight hanging on my shoulders, dangling me in the air and drowning me at the same time. There used to be so much more color. The light does not shine the same anymore. I don't shine the same anymore. Maybe it is your shadow. But maybe the sun will shine again like it used to. I don't know if I'll be ready. What if What if it blinds me? What if I can't see and I can't step forward? And what if I'm stuck here like I always have been, chained to your endless looping image and shadow playing on the projector screen? I don't know even if I can breathe right now. God, am I breathing? I can't breathe. I never knew who I was before. You made me feel like you could figure that out. Like something worth the trouble untangling. A golden necklace worth more than its weight and mold. I can't even tell you which way is forward or back. I mean, I feel sick moving past you, moving away from you, if I'm even moving at all. Maybe I'm just standing here with my toes in the sand. The tide is carrying itself out and away without me. I hope the tides will change soon. I just want to know where to go. I think I can still see the treehouse from here. The rope ladder is broken. Neighborhood kids would always ask me if they can go inside. I tell them it's too old. The rope ladder is broken again. Should really fix that. I think I can fix that.